I'm telling you right now, there's 47 people in this call. At least 45 of us are touching something estrogenic right now. Have a look around. What are you touching? Bring up onto your video thing right now. Actually, maybe don't do that. Maybe don't touch it anymore. But like, has anyone got any soy or something? What have you got? We got pen, piece of paper, more pens. Yeah, so literally, I'm prepared for this stuff, right? Metal pens, everything I've got. I've got a stand-up desk now as well. Everyone's bringing up pens. I guess there's more than you think, right? Guess what I'm going to tell you. The chair you're sat on, it's made with PVC plastic. PVC, like what's called Fox leather. It's lined with plastic. So every single day next to your butt, next to your balls, is just this estrogenic substance directly there. Your phone as well. Where's your phone right now? If it's in your pocket, your testosterone's literally going down as we speak. How about your clothes? You think it's just going to be these like real world items, right? Most the only person here, like, this is why we all need to be naked like right now. But your clothes, right? This is what's interesting. This is why I'm wearing this stuff. Most of the clothes that we seem to wear these days are made from polyester, nylon, elastane, these plasticky materials, even stuff that doesn't necessarily feel like plasticky. You've got to check every label, and even the label bit's made of plastic. So you can have a 100% cotton shirt, but you're like that silvery plastic thing, the label that shows how to wash it, that's made from plastic. And so that's touching your body every single day. So imagine the shirt you're wearing right now, that's actually rubbing against your nipples every second of the day, maybe minus 20 minutes for when you have a shower and stuff. 50% of men have got man boobs these days. Mate, is this a reason why? Probably, right? How about your balls? What is? I know this is weird, but what's touching your balls right now? What clothing are you wearing? Like, I don't wear underwear, just being honest, right? But let's say, okay, I'm wearing these shorts right now, 100% cotton. I bought these, but before this, I was just wearing like the pajama kind of bottoms that came with my bathrobe. 100% polyester. All of these things are estrogenics, and it's literally just like rubbing against the most sensitive parts of your skin. And this goes a lot more. If you take it, let's just a look around your desk, or the 1 meter around you right now, you'll probably see a few things, right? But I guarantee if you look even deeper and you then look to the actual thing you're sat on, or the things that is touching your skin, or like where your finger is right now on the laptop keyboard, which have got plastic keys, and the mouse is plastic, like everything we use is plastic. And so when this has been shown to literally decrease testosterone, to increase fertility, it's worrying. We're in the early days of talking about this. There's not many big name people talking about this just yet, just because they would cause like mass fear if they did. And yet they're starting to now because it's getting too far. And so literally people, like very credible people like Andrew Huberman, have started to talk about these things. And he has to give like a whole 30-second of disclaimers before he does, where he says, I'm not trying to fearmonger, I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist, but you can't deny the fact that X decreases testosterone. Where this started, so everyone here probably saw my video on this a little while ago, didn't you? I mentioned this a few times in some videos. By like a nod of your head, who's seen that video where I've mentioned estrogenics on YouTube? Okay, we got... Okay, pretty much everyone it seems then, yeah? Okay. What I'm going to show you is the video then that sparked this extra discussions, because that was a few weeks ago, right? I read this book which was about it, and it was a few weeks ago. The video on my channel, I'll just get the video title for you. Which one was it? So I mention it first ever at the end of the You'll Never Maintain Your Success If You Make This Mistake. It's a 1 hour and 58 long video. At the end of it, I mentioned the plastics and stuff. And then the full video about it is increased testosterone naturally, 440 nanograms per deciliter to over 1,000. That's like the full video where I've made the guide on this. So I read this book which explained how estrogenics are just seeping into our environments from so many different things. And this was a few weeks ago. And like I said in the video, like, I'm quite an obsessive guy, so I'm going to go and obsess over this for the next month and then come back to you with like the 80-20 rule so that you don't have to like try and change, like get as obsessed as I have. So hopefully you can just take away a bunch of like practical things that you can do, and we're going to learn together, because I want to walk you through the exact process I went through to learn this, just because I think that's quite nice. I don't want to pretend to be some like professor or anything, you know, who I'm like so like certain of what I'm doing. I'm just going to show you my exact thought process, the exact workflow, how I saw each individual piece of knowledge, how I've queued it all together with my own my workflow of Notion and all this stuff. So you can, every lesson we do is going to be partly about the topic we use, but also on this meta skill of learning in the digital age using like the softwares and stuff that I use, just because I think that's just like interesting as fuck. I think if you can learn how to manage knowledge and learning, then you're a fantastic student. So it all began